Okay, so this is the equation, or finding the equation of an unknown line. Okay, so for example, they could give you, it's what I call a blind line. They just put a line on the graph and they'll say, what's the equation of this line? Okay, now when we did straight lines before, if you remember, I said to you that the general equation for a straight line is y equals mx plus c. Okay, now the c value, okay, is what we call the y-intercept, but I remember c for cut, so c cuts the y-axis. Okay, so this number will always be wherever that line cuts the y-axis. Okay, now this is the y-axis, the vertical, and I can see that it cuts at +1. So here I can say +1. Okay, it really is that simple. Now we have mx. Now the m, okay, is the gradient. Okay, this is how steep or how shallow that line is. Okay, now up here we've got this little equation. Okay, rise over run will give you the gradient. Okay, so what I always do is I go to where it cuts the y-axis and I come out 1 square, and then I go up until I hit the line. Okay, this is the line that we've drawn. So remember, rise over run. So I've risen 2 and I've run along the x-axis 1. Okay, so here I've done it for you. So here is my rise of 2 and here is my run of 1. So we get 2 over 1. Now anything over 1 is itself, so we get 2. So we know we've got a gradient of 2. So m must be 2. So the equation of that line is y equals 2x plus 1. Okay, really it's that simple. So I'll pause it and I'll draw another one. Okay, so I've drawn another line here, and they would say find the equation of this line. Okay, so examiners want to see y equals mx plus c, so they know that you understand this and what it all means. Okay, now the c value, remember, c stands for cut on the y-axis, and we can see that it cuts at -1. So y will equal something x, we don't know yet, -1. Okay, so now all we've got to do is find the gradient, and remember, gradient is rise over run. So we have rise over run. Oh, rise over run. Sorry about that, that's a Freudian slip. So that's rise over run. So what I do is I come out from where I cut the y-axis here, and I come out 1 square. Okay, you could come out 2 or 3, it will still give you the same result, but I find if you come out 1 it's a lot simpler. And then I go up until I hit the line that I've drawn. Okay, we don't go up until we hit the x-axis, we go up until we hit the line that we've drawn. Okay, now our rise is 1, 2, 3. Okay, don't count from the x-axis, count from here. 1, 2, 3. So our rise is 3 over our run. We ran along the x-axis 1, and anything over 1 is itself, so we get 3. This is why I come out 1, because we only need the top number. So the equation of that line is y equals 3x minus 1. Now I'll just show you, if I do this in green, say, supposing I came along here and I come out 3, okay, instead of 1, and then I come up until I hit the line. Well, better come out 2, because I won't hit the line otherwise. Up here, keep going. There. Okay, so I've come out 2 and I've gone up. So my rise over run okay, so my rise is 2, 4, 6 over 2. So I've risen 6 and I've run 2. This graph isn't exactly accurate because I'm having to do this on a PC, but it would cut this point here. So I've run along 2 and I've risen 6. And 6 over 2, if we cancel it, 2 into 2 goes once, 2 into 6 goes 3. Anything over 1 is itself, so we get 3. So you can see it doesn't matter how many times you come out, because the ratio will still give you this same answer. Okay, so this is how we would do it if they give you what I call a blind line, and then say show that this line is whatever they give you, or what is the equation of this line. Okay, now what I'm going to do is stop there, and I'll go on to equation of an unknown line 2, which is where they don't give you a line but just give you points. Okay, so I'll stop there and I'll move on to the next one.